It's mostly fair weather until we hit Thursday. By Friday, we could see snow again. Denver and the Front Range, mostly clear this evening, lows around 10. Sunny tomorrow, highs in the lower 40s. Chilly night in Grand Junction with lows around 9. Sunny tomorrow and highs near 30. A clear night in Pueblo near 8 degrees, jumping up to 45 tomorrow and partly sunny.
Support comes from the George T. Sanders Company, dedicated to serving Colorado with commercial and residential solutions for plumbing, heating, and HVAC projects since 1950. Learn more at gtsanders.com.
Support for Colorado Public Radio comes from Alchemy Mediation, dedicated to transforming conflict in intimate relationships through an alternative to couples counseling. More at alchemy-mediation.com.
From NPR News, this is All Things Considered. I'm Kelly McEvers.
And I'm Ari Shapiro. In the middle of the desert in Kenya, there's a place with a population the size of Minneapolis. It's called Dadaab. It's no ordinary city. This is the largest refugee camp in the world, home to nearly 500,000 people. Most came from Somalia, escaping the civil war starting in the early 1990s. Ben Rollins spent years working in the camp, first with Human Rights Watch, then as a journalist. His new book is called City of Thorns, 9 Lives in the World's Largest Refugee Camp.
From the air, I suppose, it looks like Atlanta. It's all these grids, and it's got 5 different towns, all of which orbit the original settlement of Dadaab. And it's all made of mud and sticks and plastic, so it looks in a way like some kind of giant slum, a bit like the planet of Tatooine in Star Wars.
So people should envision something between Atlanta and Tatooine from Star Wars.
Yeah, that pretty much gets it.
Why did this camp come to exist in the first place? How did this enormous quasi-city refugee camp come to be established in the deserts of Kenya?
Well, it started off quite small. American listeners will be familiar with Black Hawk Down, when the US tried to intervene in the civil war in Somalia in 1993. Of course, they failed and withdrew, and then Somalia has been pretty much in civil war ever since. So initially, there was around 90,000 people who fled south into Kenya and established the camps. And then over time, the camp population has grown, and then more and more refugees have come from Somalia, pushed out by successive waves of conflict.
There's a line on the opening pages of your book that really struck me, which you write, "Our myths and religions are steeped in the lore of exile, and yet we fail to treat the living examples of that condition as fully human." Why do you think that is?
I think it's because